Alright, we're making another video today. The last time I made a video I got up to level 43, and this time I made it to 48. Just still missing 50 every time. Uh, Starting off with just a dog round here because it went pretty quick and basically pads out my video a little bit. I used the ray gun and the flamethrower. I did not do the weapon glitch this time. Even though I don't really consider it cheating, other people do, so in the effort of being a purist, I did it with just 2 weapons. You don't really need a third gun. I just kind of like to have the PPSH too, but it's not necessary. For those of you who don't realize, if you put down a Betty and then grab the max ammo, you get 2 Bettys back when you grab it. But if you have 0 Bettys when you grab the max ammo, you don't get nothing. So at the beginning of the levels, you want to kind of start back a ways. I started backing up all the way to that hallway and then sprinting forward at the beginning and immediately turn on that electricity. Now if you start back a little ways, the whole reason of doing that is so you can get the zombies to spawn back there where you started. Then you run away from there and now you're nowhere near the zombies. And if you set off that electricity, then pretty much everything that spawned back there is going to die because they're going to have to run through that electricity to get to you where you're up here. So that, effectively ends the first wave of zombies, basically. Now you get a bunch of spawn up there, and you jump down and hit this electricity. So now everything that spawned up there is going to die from that electricity. And you just kind of keep doing that, moving, getting them all to spawn, moving again, turning on electricity, You can get some points by flaming through the electricity. I was kind of getting low on points. I had started out with, I don't know, 50 or 55,000. And so occasionally I'll turn around and just flamethrow them instead of setting off the electricity right away, I mean, you can do it to end the rounds quicker and to be safer. Like right here, you can just set off the electricity, but I wanted some more points, so I decided to just backtrack down the hallway and flamethrow them. And you're relatively safe doing that, because most zombies have all spawned in front of you now. Until they start dying off, and then they'll start spawning at these windows up here, so you gotta be careful about that. I do kind of the same loop I did in the last video I did. The main difference on this video is that when I use the teleporter, I don't wait for the zombies to get up there. Somebody else had commented on my last video because the last video ended when the teleporter just wouldn't work. And somebody said, well, if you get too many zombies up in there in the teleporter with you, you can't teleport. And nobody else, I don't know why that didn't occur to me, but it didn't. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just try to teleport right away, and when there's no zombies in there, or as few as possible. And the teleport didn't fail for me once, so I don't know if there's any truth to that, but it worked this time, and I'm superstitious enough to believe it now. So that time I missed the electricity. I was trying to set that off, but I didn't quite hit it, so it's not the end of the world though. Just backtrack, hit your flamethrower, and the bridge comes active again, so I can just jump down and use the bridge defense here. So really, I mean, the flamethrower is kind of a must because you're going to run out of ammo with anything else. And the flamethrower will help you keep your points up so you can just keep setting off these traps. The ray gun is nice to have for the dogs. If you like some other weapon for the dogs, a lot of people like the gut shot. At level 47, I don't know how effective it is on the dogs. I didn't try, so the ray gun was still, a 2-shot or so kill on the dogs. But like this time, I used to stand there and flame those zombies, but this time I just would hit the teleporter almost as soon as I got there, and that helped me to stay alive. And I'm just hitting the hell out of the electricity, hoping to end these rounds. I was really trying to get to 50. I'm about 2.5 hours in at this point here, and I was really hoping to hit 50, but I die in kind of a stupid way in round 48. It's always the stupid shit that kills you. I going for a drop, or hey, a double points, I'll go run for that, and then you get killed. So I did manage to not die doing that this time. I did a lot of dying going for drops, but um, you'll see it's pretty dumb. So this gets pretty repetitive pretty quick. You're pretty much doing the same thing over and over again, and I'm very confident that you could keep doing this for a long time. You just got to keep using the flamethrower to keep your points up. So you know you can't always set off the electricity, but you know, set off the electricity 4 times and use the flamethrower without setting off the electricity 1 time, you know, during a round. Because the rounds are going pretty long, too. A lot of them are lasting 10 minutes. I actually get a bomb at the end of this round, and that helps me out a little bit. But the rounds are pretty freaking long. I was going to keep track of how many electricity I set off, but I forgot to do that, so you can rewind and count, but I've set off a hell of a lot of electricity in this one round to kill off the majority of these zombies. So I get that bomb, that helps me finish up the round. There's only a few more zombies left. I'm just checking back here to make sure they're not spawning. When I set it off, I usually will keep right next to the electricity, hoping more of them will spawn on the other side of the electricity. If you run back this far, then they start spawning back here. So while the electricity is on, I try to stay close to the electricity. And that helps me kill more of them using that. Just keep turning around, make sure you don't have dogs or zombies coming behind your back. So that's the last guy. That wraps up 47. I'm putting these betties down here in the off chance that I do get a decent drop there after I teleport and I run down there to get it. The betties will help keep the zombies off me long enough to pick up the drop. So I'm doing the same thing I did before, except this time I do something dumb. So there's a zombie that is coming up the stairs there, and I don't really want to drop off yet because I feel like it's a waste of the electricity down there if I drop off already. So I try to kill him, and I zap myself with the ray gun one too many times there, and I die in a noob way. So level 48, that's my high round now. And next time I post a video, I gotta get to 50. There's no other reason to post a video, right? So thanks for watching. Hope the strategy helps you out, and thanks for subscribing.